Hello, everyone. This is Keaton Douglas, the Executive Director of the iTHIRST Initiative, a mission of the Missionary Servants of the Most Holy Trinity. And I'm back to talk to you a little bit today, a little bit continuing about something that is so important, so intrinsic to all of us, and that is three words. Three words that I think are foundational to our very being. And they come to us from the first letter of St. John, chapter 4, verses 7 through 8. And the three words that appear there are God is love. I think sometimes people go searching for God and they forget that God is love. He is the love that is in the tiny interactions between and amongst us every day. He is in those tiny and beautiful moments. He is in every rock and tree and creature and everything of beauty. God is love. And those words form the very wellspring of our hearts, our very innermost desires. I think if we were really thinking, we would understand that we all desire inherently to love and be loved by He who is the Creator, the source of all things. He who bestows His grace upon us in abundance. And yet the interesting thing is that He always gives us the choice. He gives us the choice to accept that grace. He gives us the choice to ignore that grace. He gives us the choice to reject that grace. And maybe sometime in your life, I can tell you that in mine, I have had opportunities to feel all three. I have accepted His grace. I have ignored His grace, gotten too busy, been distracted. And yeah, there were even times in my life where I walked away from His grace. I rejected it entirely. And He allows us the opportunity, the ability to do that because He is not some master puppeteer and we are not the little puppets following Him. He wants us to be in loving communion with Him, just like children counting upon and loving their Father. He wants us to be in relationship. Our faith is about relationship with our loving Father. Relationship with that love that is the wellspring of who we are as human persons. But because we have all those choices, we do have the choice to reject it. And there are a lot of things that cause us to reject God's love. And one of the things that gets in our way are our attachments. We put things before God. We put behaviors before God. That hole in the soul that is the God-sized hole in the soul that only He can fill, we try to fill it with all other stuff, whether that be drugs or alcohol or behaviors, pornography, prestige, gambling, you name it. We can fill it with so many things, but guess what? It never gets filled because anything other than God is less than God. And if it's less than God, I'm not going to fill that hole. Not that hole in the soul, that's for sure. It'll always disappoint. And one of the things that we try to fill it with are our attachments. They really get in the way. And sometimes the things that we all can get attached to become acute or unnatural. And that's when I teach this by putting my hand in front of my face. If it's drugs or alcohol or gambling or anything of that nature, it can become so acute that that's all we can see. That unnatural attachment is our addiction. We can't do without it. Our brain tells us that we need it. And then what happens? We can't worship our God. We can't take care of our fellows. We can't even take care of our authentic selves. In fact, our unnatural attachments, all we can see become our idols. Dr. Gerald G. May said, addiction is modern idolatry. I always think that our spiritual ancestors had golden calves that they worshipped. Sounds crazy, but we do the same thing. It's money, power, prestige, substances, chemicals, pornography, gambling, all of those things that become our addictions, our unnatural attachments. None of them filling us. None of that filling that hole in the soul. None of them taking the place of God. I can't. Maybe we should all think, particularly during this period of the year, this Lenten period, what are the things that maybe I have become too attached to? What are they? Work? The desire for prestige, trying to get our kids into the right schools? What is it that is causing us to be distracted from our intimate relationship with our God? It's time for us to really think about that with a lot of intellectual honesty, because only God can fill that hole in the soul that He has created. Let's think about that. And I'll catch you next time. Until then, be well and God bless you.